Hey, you showed up. Happy Wednesday. I showed up too. Look at us again showing up. Today, I thought we could talk about change, lighten it up a little bit from what we've been doing. And this comes because I had a really great conversation, wonderful conversation with someone very dear to me who's struggling with some things from their past. And they're identifying the base root of where that stuff has come from. And they were talking about therapy and changing. And it got me to think. Actually, I wanted to read you a quote from my book, and it's this. Real change, actual change, happens not at the tips of snapping fingers, but in the grip of the sweaty palms holding on for one more day. Isn't that so true? Nothing happens immediately. To state the obvious, we can't change what happened to us. The past is the past. But this person talking with me reminded me of what do we do now? What is it we do? How can we change? Well, we can't. Number one, to imply that we need to change would imply that we're broken, that there's something wrong with us. And that feeds right into that whole victim soapbox. There's nothing wrong with us. There are wrong things that happen to us. What we can do is try to do better. Therapy is great, but there is no fix. If there was, everybody would be mentally well. Like my loved one is figuring out, we can try to just do better every day in the sweaty palms of holding on for one more day. That's change. We don't do what we did before, what we did yesterday or 4 minutes ago, or when we yelled at someone, or when we judged someone, or when we beat up on ourselves. The next moment, the next second, we just try not to do that. We try to do better every single day. It's work. And I understand. This is why so many aren't here, because it is tough. It's hard to try to stay here, both physically and in the moment as things happen. But if we make small changes, we try to make ourselves proud, to add to what I said yesterday, to give ourselves worth. Every time we step up for ourselves, we feel better about ourselves. Something else that I learned, and this actually came from quitting smoking, was this idea of a time bank, so to speak, that every single hour, every day, every second I didn't smoke, I got to put that time in a bank account that began to build up. Like saving pennies, just kept putting them in there, minutes, moments, days. And then suddenly, all the interest I had accrued through my sweaty palms, my holding on, added up to me being a non-smoker. Boom. It seemed like it was overnight, but it wasn't. It was in those tight-gripped, white-knuckled seconds and moments and days and events and social gatherings and blow-ups and things that I had done wrong and trying to do better and hold on a little more. That's what I think change really is. It's building that bank account of better choices, of thoughtful moments, of being present, of self-reflection, not self-hate. And let's be clear, there's a huge difference between beating ourselves up and looking at ourselves. None of this will ever be fixed. I personally will always be looking at myself, always trying to be a bit better than I was the day before. And none of this, I repeat, none of this is theirs. I won't give the things that happened, the people that caused them, the kudos. That's ours. This is our earning. This is our change. See you Friday.